Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Warcraft Rumble campaign guide, I'm going to take a look at Volchan in Blackrock Mountain. In the Volchan encounter, it's easy to fall behind on economy, because there are two chests here and they're really close to the boss, and then there's two gold veins here, and both of those gold veins are guarded by guard towers, so it's nigh impossible to mine unless you can grab a tower. Volchan also sends a molten giant at you right at the start of the fight, and the other things that it sends can be a little bit dynamic. There's an ogre mage coming from here with a dark iron miner, and the rest are going to change depending on your try. But what I like to do in this one, I want to take this tower first. Actually, Banshee is the key unit here, because I want to Banshee this initial Molten Giant. When I Banshee the initial Molten Giant, that denies these two chests from Volchan, or at least one of them, possibly even getting some chests for me, and then that also opens up a chance to push for this tower, and once I have this tower, then I have access to this gold vein, and I also can deny some of the troops coming through here, and then I can just start pushing at the boss from this tower. So that's the basic plan. And this is the army that I use for Volchan. I didn't deploy the leader, so this works with any leader. I didn't use any talents, and I'm 13.4 average against the 15 encounter, so it's a red difficulty. But it all works out just fine. Banshee is the key. Banshee takes the Molten Giant at the start. Banshee can also take some drakes, maybe some ogre mages during the fight. I have Stonehoof Tauren. Stonehoof Tauren is one of the premium counters to ogre mages. So Stonehoof Tauren is really good against ogre mages, and Stonehoof Tauren is also really good at tanking towers, so just a really flexible tank. I have a Darkspear Troll. Darkspear Troll is good against fire elementals, it's good against Griffin Riders, it's good against drakes. There are many minis that Darkspear Troll can just drop. Then I have a Batrider. I need some cheap area damage. There's also some Sappers coming in, for example. Batrider's fire pools will make short work of the Sappers, and just flexible damage that doesn't cost much. The main damage dealer I have is Harpies, and together with Harpies I have Quillbore. So Quillbore distracts, Harpies get to push in. And this is what it all looks like in action. So here we go, time to blast Volchan up, and because I know there's always the Molten Giant coming at the start, that's one of the features of the encounter, I will immediately send a Banshee over there. Once the Banshee is on the way and has passed the arrow, then I can change the arrow so that I will start attacking the tower. And this is where things start to go a little bit different, because sometimes the minis are spawned at the tower, sometimes at Volchan, sometimes you can farm from the left. So this is where you will have to adjust, so that you will have enough powers to defend, but also you will try to push for that tower. I'm putting on quite a lot of pressure on the tower here. I'm actually, this time I'm failing. I have succeeded in taking that tower with the first push sometimes. This time it failed, but I'm not too concerned yet, because I have more power coming, and the Molten Giant is also still alive, because none of the minis were summoned by the boss. So even though I failed to take the tower, the Molten Giant is disrupting, and I have more time to get another push in. And look at how good that Tauren is against the tower. As a sad part, now Volchan does get to mine that gold. Sometimes I get that gold already, but that's okay. That's still okay because of the way things went. Also, now a lone Drake is coming. Excellent Banshee target. Boom. Alright, that Drake is mine, and now we're fully stable. I have the tower that controls one of the gold veins. I have my base up. Everything's looking perfect. And here I actually mess up the positioning of the Darkspear Troll because I put it too close to the base, and that means that it dies to Ogre Mage. But that's okay, because I still was able to kill the Ogre Mage. Now I can escort the miner out there. I will also be able to grab some chests with the Quillbore, so trying to fix up my economy. And now things are looking alright. No anti-air coming there, so Tauren, add in Harpies, that's looking good. Okay, more Molten Giants will spawn, but now I'm ready with the Banshee. I'm going to take that. Harpies are getting excellent job done there. Now I see that there are some Sappers coming, which are a little bit intimidating. So now I'm wondering, okay, what to do, and I decided, hey, I have enough time, I will just make a push. Maybe not the smartest decision. I probably could have just defended this first and went for a push later. I didn't have to be that greedy, but I was. And now it's going to be very close, but I have just enough, and the boss is going down, and it's a victory. But I could have defended a little bit more and still won. No worries whatsoever. That's Volchan. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.